Hello friends, thanks for tuning in. I'm Big Matt. Today we're going to be continuing with the Fostex R8. We're going to be doing the input level calibration. Normally I'll use this Fairgraph test set, analog test set that you see in the background. Today I'm going to switch it up a little bit and use some more modern equipment. This is an HP signal generator and a multimeter. These came courtesy of my good friend James out in Colorado. James is an electrical engineer. Used to work with my wife back in the day when we were stationed out in California. Been friends 40 plus years, and he and his wife Peggy came to visit us last week. We had a ball with them, and just hanging out with James and listening to him talk about some of the stuff that he works on. It's got me more motivated to use these more modern pieces of equipment and give my old friend Mr. Fairgraph a little bit of a break. These things are super accurate, much more accurate than is called for these old analog units, but still like to use these guys every now and then just to put them to use. We're going to start today by sending this 300 millivolt signal into the Fostex, and we're going to monitor the output. That first pin is ground TP1, and TP4 is the actual analog signal we're going to be monitoring. The manual tells us to look at test point 4, and we should see a reading of 245 millivolts. I've got that that connection on this little multimeter here. It's right at 241, which is really close, but I'm going to adjust R1 here, and we're going to try to get it right at 245 volts, or 0.245 volts, and right there. Okay, and the next step, and you do the same thing on all 8 channels. Again, if your reading's a little bit low, we'll bring it down a little bit. Let's say it's down to 210 or whatever. All you do is rotate this potentiometer clockwise until you get up to 245. And that's it for that part of the calibration. Having said that, I normally skip this part because the next step is we're supposed to monitor the output of the unit. This is the input going in from the signal generator. This is the output, and it's going into this very accurate multimeter. It tells me that we should read 0.3 volts plus or minus 1 dB at the output, and we're reading 3.25. I'm not going to try to do the math in my head, but a little bit high. We want to get it right at 0.3 volts. So we're going to adjust that R1 again until we get 300 millivolts at the very accurate HP multimeter. I'm just bringing this R1 down a little bit. Till we get right at 300 millivolts. And we're going to do the same thing for all 8 channels. Again, we've got 300 millivolts going in and 300 millivolts at the output. And we can, if we change the input, I don't know if it's going to be as accurate, but let's try it. Up to 400 millivolts. And I've got the signal going through my Pioneer system. See what's in the background. Crank up the volume a little bit. Okay, we can see this. We can see that the output is equal to the input. Put it back down to 300. See what it does at 200. It's 100. 200. These are millivolts. 0.3 millivolts. 0.4 volts. Okay, that's damn very accurate. We don't want to go much further than that. But that's it for the line input level calibration on the Fostex R8 reel-to-reel, using some very accurate overkill test equipment to calibrate this Fostex. Alright. I'm Big Matt. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.